Okay, then something else happened that was very, actually traumatizing for me, is that my mom got lung cancer, and they discovered it in 2000, and it spread to her bones, all over her body and her back. And back then, in 2000, once cancer goes into the bone, there was no medicine to take it out of the bone. And the oncologist said she has months, maybe 4 months to live. And so I prayed, the church prayed, many people prayed, and let me show you what it looked like. There's a bone scan, and so everywhere that's dark, that's the cancer in my mom's body. See, up in her brain area, down the back. I mean, it is ribs, it's all over. Well, we prayed and prayed and prayed, and then in 2002 is this bone scan. It's gone. Except for the ink went into the wrists and some of the bladder area where the ink came out, but it was all completely gone. And sometimes people say, well, Dan, there's the healing stories, but there's no medical proof. Well, this was it. And even two of the radiologists who are not Christian, they said, this is a miracle. We have never, ever seen this happen before. And then in 2002, also this year, we had a conference in California, and it was the HIM conference, Hawaiian Islands Ministries. And in our conferences, they're ecumenical, and so we have everybody present teaching. So the charismatics can do their stuff on healing and everything, and others do their thing. And our friend, David Bunker, went, and for 52 years, he suffered from a nerve atrophy disease and polio. And so he came to the conference with braces on his legs and crutches. And he went to a seminar, and the next day I was sitting in the front row, and I was just like taking notes, getting ready for my notices. And he shows up, stands next to me, and says, look, Dan, and he has no crutches, and he's holding his braces. I said, what happened? And he said, well, I went to your healing seminar last night, and I got healed. And I thought, no. We just teach healing. Nobody gets healed. We just teach healing. No one's supposed to get healed. He goes, well, I was. And also was a friend's sister who had a bad back for 17 years of painful suffering due to a car accident, and she got instantly healed too. And so that really threw me. And I trusted these people, and I've known David for 17 years, so I knew he wasn't fake. So when I came back, I came out of my charismatic closet and told my congregation that, you know what, I do believe in healing now. And after that sermon, 3 days later, a woman named Jean Hood called me and said, hey, Dan, just want you to know, I've been deaf in my right ear for 12 years, and just before you ended your sermon, I got healed. It was an email. Just thought you wanted to know. That was her last line. Just wanted to know. So I called her up and said, Jean, what happened? She goes, I don't know. Like, I thought the sound man slipped on the sound knob and made it really loud. And she said, second, when I went to the lanai, I thought, why is everybody speaking so loud? And when I got into my VW Bug, my daughter, 14-year-old daughter on my right side, I could hear her. And I didn't have to turn the radio up really loud to get to the good ear. And then I thought, what did I say? And then that night at a men's Bible study, it hit me. I closed my sermon with the verse of Jesus talking to the friends of John the Baptist, and he said, go and tell him what you've seen and heard, that the blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised to life, and then 6, good news is preached to the poor. I counted back 3 sentences, and somehow when I said the deaf hear, the Lord used that time to heal Jean's ear. So I told the church, okay, we're going to have a healing service next month. Never done it, don't know what I'm doing.